everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a video today on some kindergarten curriculum. My daughter is 4 years old and so she's about to start her first year of school. She's doing K4 or JK, and I'm going to show you today some of the curriculum I've got for her and just explain some of what we're going to do this year. So I'm going to start with some of the curriculum I've bought for her. First off, I bought her this book. It's a Canadian pre-K book, Learning Essentials. For my son who's in grade 1 now, I bought him, when he was in JK, I bought him each of these books, the math book, the reading book, and the writing book. They're each $5 at Walmart. But now, new this year, they have them all together in one big book, and it was 10 bucks for this book. So we've got the math book inside, the reading book, the writing book. They learn how to write their numbers. And then they learn just some other fun activities like circle the rectangle, circle the triangle, learning your shapes. And then you get into the reading portion of it, and you're coloring the blocks with the right letters on them. What else are we doing in here? Just doing a lot of letter work. And then at the back, you also have your writing book, which is where you learn to write all of your letters. So we're going to work through that book this year. I also got her this other book, which we'll probably do mostly for writing, and it is Handwriting Without Tears, my first school book. And there's some fun stuff in here, learning to trace the letters. I've heard good reviews on this book, so I wanted to try this out. This is new, my first time doing this book. I didn't do it with my son. And tracing letters, learning how to write your letters, and I'm excited to try that out and see how that works. I'm so hot, our AC stopped working, and so if you hear a lot of noise, sorry, he just came upstairs and I'm embarrassed. The guy working on our AC is here, so he's drilling and stuff down in the basement, so if you hear lots of noise, that's what it is. But hopefully our AC will be working by the end of today because it is hot in our house. I just looked on our thermostat and I think it's what was it, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, so I think that's like 27 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. I have this book which I bought for my son. This is a really fun book. It comes with this dry erase marker, and it's just a great, I had this for Elijah as well, my son who's in grade 1 now, and it's a great beginner's book for learning how to have pencil control and how to just draw. And so first you start off with your lines. You start tracing lines that are moving, swirly lines, wavy lines. Then you start tracing shapes, and it's just a great starter book for pencil control. Even before, I would use this a lot before even starting learning to write letters and write numbers. And this was like a real revelation to me when I had my son. I thought, okay, try to write these letters out, and he had no idea how to do it. And I mean, he had scribbled and stuff for fun, but not really holding his pencil right and drawing lines. And so this is a really good book to start with. I could have even started this with her last year, but just to get that basis. But we'll start that this year. And then the only other book I bought, this is a book, I'll do this with her and with my son who's 6, and it's just a fun science book, lots of flaps, but I thought this looked good online, so I ordered it, and just learning all about the human body, which I think is a great basis for science. So that's all the curriculum. You really don't need much when your child is in their first year of school. That'll be enough curriculum for her. I also, at the beginning of the year, I write out all the letters. I'll use either 3x5 cards, or sometimes I've just used a 8x11 pieces of paper, and I'll write a capital letter and a lowercase letter on each paper. So a capital A and a lowercase a on the next paper, a capital B and a lowercase b, and I use those as flashcards just for her to really know her letters well. So we'll probably do that daily just so she can really get to know her letters and the sounds they make. That is definitely important too. And then other than that, go to the library. We're going to be going to the library. We go once or twice a month. Sorry, every week or every other week. So I guess that's, yeah, 2 to 4 times a month. But we're often at the library getting new books, reading books. They're going to learn so much just from you reading books to them. I'll probably get her to sit at the table after she's done her work and while my son is doing his work. I will probably just get her to do puzzles, draw. They're always learning, and so those are great thinking activities for them to do as well. I've got a history read aloud book for my son, and then a geography read aloud book as well. So she'll probably sit down and listen to those, so that'll be some extra work for her to do each day. And that's about it. It's really just the basics. In kindergarten, you want your child to learn to read, you want them to start learning how to write, and very, very beginners math. And so I think that's about all they need to learn. And so this is her first year of kindergarten, and so there's not a lot that needs to be accomplished, but we're just kind of getting started. And she, even last year when my son was in kindergarten, she really wanted to be involved and be doing stuff too. And so I didn't do much with her because I thought I'm focusing on Elijah, and that's enough for me to focus on right now. But she learned a lot just sitting at the table and listening in. And she learned, if you check out my video, what is it called? Math Genius or something, 4-year-old math whiz, and that was my daughter who, when I did the video, yeah, she was just over 4, and she has really caught on to math just by listening to me teach her big brother. And so check out that video and you'll see what a head start she has already. So we'll see how far we go. Just play it by ear and see. We can always buy more books if we need to, if she's moving through these really quick, but we're going to be getting started in a couple of weeks here, so I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what some of the curriculum you bought when your child was in JK or K4, whatever you want to call it. And I'd be interested to see what you used. And that's it for today's video. So check back next week. I am going to make my video next on my son's grade 1 curriculum. All of a sudden starting grade 1, it's like, whoa, now we need a lot more books. It's so different than kindergarten. There's a lot more to get into, but I'm excited to do that video. Most of his curriculum has come, so hopefully the rest of it comes in the next couple days, excuse me, and I can post that video next. So we will see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.